Jeremy from Jadick6. Welcome to Nightbreed. How you going, man?
Not too bad, mate. Thank you.
Cool. So the name Jadick6, where does that come from?
Basically, it just comes from a name, mate. My name's Jeremy Dixon. It came from that, some strange obsession that I've had my entire life with the number 6. I write a lot of things in 3/4 as well, 9s and stuff. So, 6 for some reason has just always had something to do with my essence. So that has made it into there as well. So yeah, that's the basis of that, mate.
Yeah, it's easy. So Jadick6 started as a side project, right, while you were working with Driftpoint. What did you want to do different from Driftpoint when you started doing Jadick6 stuff?
Originally, it was just all about vocals, man. Driftpoint got to a point where you couldn't go any further. We backed up Trivium there at the Palace and got asked to do a Disturbed backup, which we didn't quite make. Plus, we got airplay, we got a clip out on Rage and all that kind of stuff. We got pretty far with that, and then the guitarist ended up he joined a band called Scar the Surface, which did quite well around Australia. And then I wanted to just use what I knew musically and production-wise to create something new. I wanted to keep the vocals that I had with Driftpoint and kind of just build on that and keep progressing. And that's, I think, what I've managed to do.
Yeah, cool. So you released a lot of, 3 albums or something over the last few years with it. Do you think your sound's changed much since the beginning?
Absolutely. This new EP that I'm putting out, I've finally got other people involved. I've been shying away from having other people involved for some time because I wanted to have that feeling of doing everything yourself, production-wise and all that. But just found as soon as I had the right people on board, the sound changed for this new EP, and it just felt so much better. I've got a studio called Mojo Studios on board at the moment, and their production is just fucking second to none. And as soon as you hear the tracks you record at home through someone else's ears, and they go, "You need to do this, you need more ears." Basically, there's only so much recording at home you can do before you need someone else to step in and go, "You've been doing something wrong the whole time," or this is what you need to get to that next level. So I think I've found that now, and through what I've recorded up until this point, there's been nothing that I'm as proud of as what's coming out now. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. So how'd you get it? It's with Joe and Thomas, right? How'd you meet them? How'd you get together with those guys?
I've known Joe since I was about 15. He was a Gippsland alumni growing up, big skater, into punk music and stuff like that. But then I didn't see him for about 24 odd years, and then found him again. The fella's been diagnosed with Huntington's, so it's been a struggle for him, obviously. He's lost a lot of family members through that, but he's managed to build his studio before that starts to take hold. And his mate Thomas, who is a brilliant engineer, has jumped on board as well. And they I'm kind of proud as well to be building something here for them as a legacy, to go, here's the sound they can produce, and for him to have that too. You know what I mean? Having Huntington's, it's a full-on disease, mate. I don't know how much people out there know, let alone yourself. But it degeneratively gets worse. And yeah, this man still sits there and goes, "No, you need more top end in what you're doing." And it's just amazing to see that man just kick it and hear things and still just make my EP sound fucking amazing. So I just want to get that out there too. Mojo Studios, check them out if you can.
Yeah, cool. So I guess you're writing the stuff. How much input do the two guys have? Like, are they mucking around with arrangements or anything like that?
Not arrangement wise, more production wise. Things where you go, there's a guitar that needs to drop out there. We need some phaser there. There's more the effect side of things production wise. Otherwise, yeah, this EP I've tried to squashed down a bit. I've written a lot of epic things, a lot of 7-minute songs and all that kind of stuff. I really want to make it palatable in that pop sense of here's a 3 to 4 minute song that has everything you need from a violent, big metal song in this bite-sized portion, I suppose, that I want to get out there so that then I can progress that sound and open it up to the people that do enjoy it.
That track Stigma, I think it's got a bit of a like Killing Joke sound. I don't know, is that something you agree with that? Or?
Yeah, I do hear that. Yeah.
Was there a specific kind of sound you were looking for when you were doing this one, like this EP?
There's a band called Botch. I don't know if you've heard of Botch. They were probably, I think they're early 2000s, and it's very, it's an avant-garde post-prog kind of vibe. There's a lot of screamy elements over the top of very spacey things going on, but the riffs had this. It was a octave. It was like an octave vibe going on, popping in and out of the bottom range, and that just fucking grabbed me when I heard that. It's one of the albums you can listen to from start to finish, and it's like listening to a symphony where you don't go, oh, track 4 was fucking brilliant. You go, the entire experience was gold. I could sit there and listen to that entire experience again, but I couldn't pinpoint one track or part of that entire thing that I went, wow, that's the shit. And yeah, that's what I used, I think, for Stigma and for that whole album, Music for Broken Animals there. Yeah, I kind of went with that vibe.
Yeah, cool. Are there plans to for J6 to make it to the stage at all? I mean, you probably need other people, I guess. Is that something you're interested in doing, or is it you want to keep it as a recording thing?
Yeah. Well, early, when was it? I think 2014 it was. I put out Sniper with the drummer from Where the Devil, and Where the Devil's just starting to blow up a bit around Sydney and Melbourne as well. So if it does get to the point where I can take this to the next level, I'm happy to get people together, and I've got enough musos ready to jump on board if need be. So it's all a matter of building up this EP, getting it out to the masses, and then making that next decision as to whether it warrants putting together a live show. Because I'd love to do that. Been playing live for a long time with Drift Point up until that point where Jadick6 needed to take off. So I'd love to take it out again.
Yeah, cool. And what's next for Jadick6? Are you writing towards another EP or a full full length or something?
Well, up until I've got this EP planned to be out within the next 4 months. Singles coming out every month. And then the final release by the end of the year, and then I'm just going to see where the wave takes me. I'm, like I said, everything that I'm putting out to radio stations and record labels at the moment is all unreleased material from this new EP. So hopefully it builds up enough steam to warrant the next level, and where I go from there. So I have no plans past this as of yet. There's obviously going to be more music. I've got nearly 1,000 tracks sitting here, mate. So I got carried away.
No, cool. All right, well, look, I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of the EP. And thanks heaps for your time, Jeremy. Have a good one, man.
Man, appreciate it heaps, man. Thank you.